Millets are some of the oldest cultivated crops. This gluten-free whole grain has many nutritional and environmental benefits that should actually qualify it to be called a supergrain. I mean, so much so that the United Nations recently adopted a resolution to declare 2023 as the International Year of Millets.
Right.
You know, these grains originated in China and India and have sustained civilizations for many centuries. Unfortunately, the Green Revolution that prevented famine in the 60s in the developing world also had the unforeseen consequence of substituting hardy and healthy millets with climate changing and resource sucking grains like paddy, wheat, corn, and sugarcane. Millets are street fighters of the grain kingdom. Often grow in tough conditions, deal with droughts and floods much better, and resist several pests and diseases compared to their more sophisticated cereal cousins. In fact, they even consume less fertilizer and pesticides. As a result, millets have evolved with higher nutritional density, more fiber, more minerals, more phytonutrients, and less simple carbohydrates than other cereals. You know, some common millets that you may find in your grocery shelves include sorghum, also known as jowar, pearl millet, known as bajra, finger millet, which is ragi, foxtail millet, or kodo millet.
Luckily, these ancient grains are making a big comeback today, and people are rediscovering their bountiful nutrition. Compared to rice or wheat, millets have higher values of fiber and protein. For instance, 1 cup of cooked millet provides nearly 6 grams of protein, which is about 12% of our daily value, and 2.3 grams of fiber, which is about 8% daily value. But along with that come excellent amounts of essential minerals like copper, phosphorus, magnesium, and manganese. Most importantly, millets exhibit remarkable properties in the management of diabetes.
Right. Yeah.
A whopping 35% of the starch in millets is called resistant starch, which is not digested normally by our bodies, but instead feeds our gut bacteria. Also, the magnesium in millets are essential for the body's glucose and insulin management.
Right.
Various trials and studies have demonstrated that a regular consumption of millets can improve blood sugar control and insulin resistance levels.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if you're watching your blood sugar, be sure to include some millets in your arsenal.
You know, it is fascinating what a punch this humble millet packs. You know, I say humble because in India, when millets have been consumed for centuries and grown, it was always considered the humble grain, the farmer's daily meal. Whereas rice was the more expensive, fancy, luxury grain.
Yeah.
So let's count all the good things that millets can do for you. You mentioned diabetes. It does help control blood sugar and help manage diabetes.
Yes.
It is a rich source of dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble. You know, the insoluble fiber is a prebiotic, which supports gut bacteria, and it keeps bowel movements regular. It also protects your heart because the soluble fibers trap fat in our gut and can lower cholesterol levels, reducing our chance for heart disease. And finally, it does build healthy cells because millets are an excellent source of B vitamins, which play a very important role in everything we do, from brain function to healthy cell division.
Yep.
You need vitamin B9, also known as folate, to produce healthy red blood cells. millets are a great source.
So we really should be eating more millets. However, don't eat a diet of only millets, despite all that we've said, because, it can get a little tough on your digestion. Better would be to rotate the grains in your diet on an average week. Millets, rice, wheat, etc. So you gain the advantages of the unique nutrients of each of these grains.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. That's our tip for today. This is Meera and Ashok Vasudevan signing off. Visit paythefarmernotthepharmacy.com to find out more.